So we don't see it so well, but here you have this code fado colors. So I guess they wanted also to make like a connection with this famous Portuguese music. But actually we never use this instrument to play fado. So I think it was like their own interpretation. And so here, so I don't know if you noticed, but the work made by Binao, it was made like with brushes and normal painting. Here it's Praca. You can see, usually when you see really this effect on the line, it means that it was made by Praca. And next to it, over here, so it's a bit old now, so it's not very in a good shape, but this is the work of a Brazilian crew named Coletivo Muda. And so what they are doing is like they do a modern version of azulejos. So azulejos, this is like the tiles that you are seeing in the building, even inside the buildings. And so here they just put like white ones, and then they use stencil to draw on top of it. The abandoned building. So this building is closed since ever. Probably at some point it's going to be with works like the one behind you that they are renewing now. But in the meantime, they decided to do this wall, so they asked an artist named Mifa, so he signed here at the bottom. This guy is most of the time using the technique of stencil to do portraits, or sometimes to put like sentences in the street. And you can recognize it's from him because of the, I don't know if it's like a spider or something, but he always places this little spider next to his work, like the one over there.
Like Banks uses.
Yeah, kind of. And it's also nice to see.
Le provisoire, la lune, là, la planète Terre.
So it's changing all the time. Sometimes there is artists dressed up in
Questo murales è veramente recente, come vedete Lisbona 2016, immortala i turisti che sono arrivati qui in massa e che fotografano tutto ciò che c'è da fotografare qui a Lisbona.
Permission to the municipality to create these walls. So free wall, it means that everyone can come and do whatever you want. So you can come here and like practice, do what you want. No one is going to tell you anything, okay? So yeah, it's changing all the time. Like this was and also you can see sometimes just like a dog head. This like is a musician player. You can see he's playing saxophone. It's a yellow thing, so he's just like down playing saxophone.
Questo è un contenitore dei rifiuti che vengono dipinti da persone anche sconosciute, fanno parte di un progetto che il comune ogni anno bandisce per decorare questi contenitori. Qualsiasi persona può mandare il progetto di decorazione e quello che viene scelto può realizzarlo. Ogni finestra una opera degli street artist, un modo per decorare un edificio abbandonato.
American brand named Montana shop. Actually, this is the only brand that we have, like a real shop in Lisbon. They have a shop next to the train station Cais do Sodré. And it was to celebrate the 2 years anniversary of the shop in Lisbon. They commissioned an artist from Barcelona named Aris, because Montana shop is a brand from Barcelona. And Aris so made this wall. It's very representative of his style, so he's always working with pastel cool colors. So the colors here are not really faded actually, because it was already more. It faded a bit, but not that much. And he's always like drawing a strange scene. It's a mixture between life and death. Because of the colors, the drawing, it looks very peaceful. But when you look at it, the horse is basically dying, so it's not very peaceful. And he's a very young artist also. He's already very famous because since a long time now, he's already able to produce wool of this size, which is very impressive. And usually he's using a graphic style from Arabic, you know, like Arabic calligraphy. Oh, this.
Sorry.
So over here we have a wall that was actually commissioned by a brand, not the municipality, not a African brand. It was commissioned by Microsoft.
Oh la la!
If you pay attention, you will see here design on surface. It was actually a campaign, worldwide campaign, to promote the new surface at the beginning of this year. Like in different countries, they commissioned artists, and here they commissioned Odis, this guy that is famous for 3D style because he also does thriller, and so he used the tablet, the surface, to make a sketch, and then he reproduced the sketch on the wall. So I'm sure someone can be able to tell me who is the guy seated on the chair. Yeah, it's Fernando Pessoa.
Ah, okay.
This is the bronze statue next to the coffee Brasileira. So you all know that Fernando Pessoa is a very famous writer, and he was actually passing most of his time in Brasileira coffee. That's why they made the statue there. It was made by two artists, Argonne and Paris. Argonne made this part, so of course the tradition, you have like azulejos, you have figures of religious figures, sorry. So for example here, it's Santo Antonio with Jesus, he's always represented like that. And on the other side, you have the work of Paris, who is a very famous writer. He's a very good friend of Mr. Deo, and they also do lots of work together. If you pass by the area of Graça, maybe you saw like a red wall with lots of characters. It was made by these two guys, Mr. Deo and Paris. And Paris, he has this very specific style, lots of geometric shapes, lots of colors. This is what we call wild style in graffiti writing. Wild style is kind of a freestyle, like it's a mix of lots of different, it can be lots of different things. The only common element is like usually the letters are like very, very transformed, like shapes are stretched and like changing the forms. So it's almost creating like a new alphabet. So this one over here, it's a very good example of bubble style graffiti writing. Like we saw this 3D style, white style, old school style, and this is another style, bubble style. The same style, like plain surfaces, and this is actually all symbols of Lisbon, because the big guy is Fernando Pessoa. If you look down, you can see the castle. You have the 28.
Questo è un progetto molto interessante di una fotografa Watson che praticamente ha fotografato e messo sul muro come un quadro tutti i vari cantanti e personaggi del fado. La cosa molto importante è che poi ha continuato questo progetto, però immortalando persone del quartiere. Dopo i personaggi famosi, ecco le persone della strada qui di questo quartiere. Questa vecchina immortalata da Camilla Watson.
And over here on the tree, we have another technique. This is what we put down. Goes until the end of the stairs, and this wall was made by 5 different artists. So it's like a mixture of lots of people. So here, Fernando Mauricio and Maria Severa are the two artists that were living in the street, the one I called Fado Street. Actually, Fernando Mauricio, I think nowadays his house is becoming like a museum, so you can visit the house. Maria Severa, she used to be a prostitute before becoming a fado singer, so that's why she's represented dressed like that. And also you can see the sardine next to her. It has like a special design. You have like the famous fado musician. It's always like one fado guitar and one normal guitar. Of course they put all the neighborhood in the background.
L'altro lavoro di un artista italiano organizzato questo festival da Paratissima di Torino.
So we are almost reaching the end of the tour. And we have a little tradition. We like to take a picture of the group.